What is up? This is going to be another week in the life of an 18-year-old making $40,000 per month. And it is a beautiful, beautiful Sunday morning to actually start the week off. Now, in last two vlogs, I realized that it's not very organized in terms of like the day-to-day. There's not a set beginning, middle, end. The transitions aren't super smooth. So this vlog, I'm going to do my best to improve that, make things more cohesive, make the experience of watching it a bit more enjoyable. Today, we don't have a ton of actual meetings. We do have one onboarding with a client, but big thing is just gonna be reviewing client accounts, seeing what changes we need to make, trying to get a few testimonials for B2B ads. Those are doing better than anything else right now, and our ads been very slow. Also gonna go back through, check some client phone numbers that are pending verification. If you guys use High Level, you know the A2P and toll-free numbers both are very difficult to get approved for text right now. So get that done. And then also, obviously, like I kind of just mentioned, figure out the ads for the week. And on the auto styling side, my other business, we're gonna be calling the new leads and then filling out the application to get a shop, which would be very good. That'll let us actually expand the business because right now we're maxed out by the amount of work that we can handle, more so than the amount of leads we're getting, which is a great problem to have, but still something that needs solving. And then it is the end of quarter one right now, so we're gonna do some planning for quarter two. But first, I'm headed to the grocery store to pick up this week's groceries and just have a nice walk outside. It's a beautiful morning. I think it's 60 degrees outside, which is hot for Chicago, and it's raining later, but not right now. So we're gonna go get the groceries. All right, we just finished most of the workup for today. About to head to Target now to get a couple other small things that I need before the week. Just finished onboarding a client, scripted a ton of ads today. I know I said I scripted a lot in the last video, but I have just scripted way more, way more than in the last video because none of the ones that I made in the last video ended up hitting the way I wanted. Did they get leads? Yes. Was the cost decent? Yes. But I'm looking for a real winning ad, not just something that's going to get me a couple of leads. So going to be creating a lot of new videos tomorrow. I've also got a DJI Osmo Pocket 3, I think they call it, coming in, which is going to help the vlogging quite a bit because the quality is way higher on that. There's a mic, there's 4K camera, 120 FPS, all of that good stuff. So you guys will be getting switched over to that. And in addition to scripting out those ads, did a bit of client work, a lot of planning for this coming quarter. I love to track inputs. I think that's one of the best things that I've done. I think that's honestly one of the big things that helped me get to 40K a month from 15 in a single month, was that I really started going hard on tracking inputs, tracking my daily actions that drive the business forward. So I track did I call every single lead in the pipeline? Did I call every lead that came in from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. within 5 minutes, et cetera, et cetera. I also track, did I text all my clients I needed to? Did I build out any back-end systems? Anything that really pushes the business forward is something that I'm gonna be tracking, and anything I need to do on a daily basis. Also personal stuff. Did I wake up by 5:30 a.m.? Did I get 8 hours of sleep? Did I go to the gym, et cetera, et cetera? So if you're not already tracking inputs, that is actually something I would strongly recommend doing. You can create a simple Google Sheet. I also like to have weekly financial goals on there. For example, this week, the goal is to hit 11,000 in cash collected. We do have a lot lined up for the agency already, and a decent amount for the shop. So I think that's very attainable. We'll definitely be hitting 10, hopefully that 11 or 12 mark. But with that said, I'm gonna head to the grocery. I'm gonna try to record some clips, but there's a lot of people go to Target. There's a lot of people on the road to Target just because it's one of the main roads, the Chicago Theater, all that is there. So I might not record any clips, but I will try to. All right, it is Monday morning. We just woke up. It's 5:35 right now. We're about to head out for the daily walk. And when we get back, take a quick shower, lock in on some work before the day starts. Lots of leads to call today, and also a decent amount of client setup. Hopefully we can book some calls for the agency, potentially get a close. And yeah, we'll have to see. So I'm about to head out and I'll record some clips for you. All right, we just finished up a few hours of work. Most of what we were working on was more back-end oriented. Finished scripting some ads, which we have been doing for the past few days. Finally got them all scripted, went ahead and recorded a few, set up the campaign backend. Still need to record the majority and edit the majority of the ads. So that will be done by tonight. Also went ahead and messaged all my clients in Slack, just start of the week, anything I can help you with, making sure that everyone is happy. And then a bit of client work as well. That's kind of most of what we worked on for now. When we get back, it's gonna be call leads. Energy drink is acquired. We just made it back to the apartment. We are about to eat some lunch, brunch, whatever you wanna call it. It's 10:35 right now. Then once that is done, we're gonna call some leads, film the ads, edit the ads, launch the ads, call more leads, and then I think we have a few clients to call, maybe a bit of client work as well. But that should be the majority of the work today. Again, right now, as I've spoken on before in past videos, the highest leverage thing for me to do is actually call the leads, just because it's not worth it for me to hire an appointment setter yet. And sales is the number one thing that's gonna drive the agency forward. So I need to spend as much time possible calling leads, and that is what I'm gonna be doing today. So I will probably pick up the camera sometime this evening. I do have the Osmo Pocket 3, the little DJI thing, coming in today. And then the quality of this will be much higher. So looking forward to that. And I'll catch you in the next one. We are filming ads right now. Got the laptop up for the script, got the tripod for the filming, obviously. I just finished almost all the ads. I've got one more segment to go through and then we'll be finished up. This is the biggest campaign that I've ever launched. I also just launched a reactivation campaign with a testimonial montage. There's 5 different style ads. I think that there's over 40 variations of ads that I'm about to be launching. So this is gonna be big. Hopefully we can find a few winners, scale those up and get 10 plus clients this month. I'm actually about to go pick up a package though, so I'll show you guys what that is as soon as I get it. Boom, a ring. I've never worn a ring in my life, but this is off of Supercar Ron's Pagani. So Pagani has been like my ultimate dream car for forever, which is why I bought this. And yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, we just finished up the day. We are currently headed to the convenience store just to pick a couple things up. Today was very, very busy, about 11 hours, 57 minutes, almost 12 hours, 3 minutes away of actual work put in. So pretty good day. Launched a huge new campaign, the biggest ad campaign I've ever launched. Called leads, did some recording to hire an employee, and a couple other small things, client work, etc., etc. I'm headed around right now. I'll record some clips if I can and catch you in the next one. It's Tuesday morning now. It is about 5:30 on the dot. Actually woke up a bit before my alarm today, which is nice. Sleep schedule is finally getting fixed up. So we're about to head out on the walk and then lock in, get some work done for the morning. And I will probably pick the camera back up after the morning work is done. All right, we just finished up the morning work, already got the energy drink, already had lunch, brunch, whatever you wanna call it. It's like 11 o'clock, so maybe brunch, chicken and peas, the normal meal. Now we are currently back at the computer. We are about to be posting a hiring ad on Facebook for a salesperson. I am currently looking for someone to come sell from my shop. So if that is something you'd be interested in, join the Discord, DM me there, or shoot me a DM on Instagram and I'll reply to you. But by the time this video goes out, we might have already found someone. It's Tuesday now, these videos go out Saturday, so we will have to see. Rest of the day, we have a lot more leads to call. We are going to be scripting some long form and short form content for my agency. I haven't been posting content for a couple of weeks now in my agency, and I don't like that. I'd like to be posting content just because the lead flow is not very frequent, but you definitely still get leads and they're very high quality. And then I need to call Chase Bank about opening a new account up. For some reason, they weren't letting me. I think I put some legal info wrong, to be honest. I don't really pay too much attention to the paperwork and whatnot, so that's probably the issue there. And then a couple clients to call, and that should be most of the day. We do have a sales call as well. I haven't had a call in a couple days now, so that would be nice to hop on, see if we can get a close, and hopefully set a couple more calls as well as we dial through the leads and as the day goes on and we get more leads from those ads. All right, we just got back from the gym, got a quick workout in, and now I'm about to wash my face real fast, then hop back on the computer, get some more work done. Earlier today, we were able to successfully post our hiring ad, which is great. Don't know how that's gonna work. I've posted hiring ads in the past, but never like a video format. So we will have to see on that. Definitely want to call a lot of leads today. I've got $1,000 cash collected. Should have 1,100 more coming once my Miami client figures out the payment method. And then potentially a third payment from a new client who said he's gonna pay the invoice today. He texted me that this morning. So I said, okay, shoot me a text when it's done and we'll schedule the onboarding. We'll see what ends up happening. But I'm about to wash my face, lock back in, call some leads, and then we've got some client work to get done as well. So I'm gonna get that done and I'll catch you in the next one. What is up? We're kind of wrapping up for the day. We've got one more call. He was supposed to be on the call 15 minutes ago, but he had a 10 job and he was running late on that. So we had to reschedule a bit, but he should be here or to his computer in 10 to 15 minutes. And then we're gonna be hopping on. So just wanted to check in, kind of explain some stuff to you guys about the day, what we've got planned. So did a bunch of the client work that I talked about, called leads, didn't have much luck booking new demos, but I'm launching more new ads tomorrow. And then hopefully this guy will close. He's very high intent, which is really nice. He ran his own Facebook ads agency, did good with that, but is super set on getting Google ads run. So that's what we'll be pitching him on. And just from talking to him on the phone, it's the type of guy who opens up, which is the easiest for me to close. And he seems similar age to me, like relatively young. And he does have a full-time job as I think a sales manager. So that should be good, but I'm actually about to shower before this call. So I gotta hop in the shower right now and get back to the desk. All right, last call of the day closed, which is amazing because I have not closed a deal in quite a few days now, which it was only $1,000 a month retainer, which isn't terrible. It's not the best either though, but it feels amazing to finally start closing again. And my ads have been picking up, booked another demo for tomorrow. So this is good. But yeah, we're kind of back in the game. First day of the month and already got a client signed up. Amazing, amazing. It's now 8:43, so we've got about 17 minutes until I like to try and be lights off in bed and wake up at 5:30 a.m. I think that's one of the best things that you can do is try and wake up early. And I know a lot of people kind of hate on it. I do think if you're in, let's say, an e-com business and you focus better at 2 a.m., whatever it is, then it makes sense to stay up late working and then wake up late as well. And honestly, I wish I could do that. I always say I was born for drop shipping, forced to run an agency because I would rather that sleep schedule and I hate meetings. But when you're running an agency or any type of service business, really, sales is your most important thing. And you need to be on calls in order to make those sales. So it is crucial that you're awake during the hours everybody else is to actually close clients. For example, I'm almost always calling leads starting around 8:15 to 8:30 a.m. And if I was sleeping in until 11 a.m., that would obviously not be something that's possible. So wake up early, get a head start on the day, and you will just do better in your business. You will focus clearer, and it's nice to be up when no one else is. But with that said, I've now got 15 minutes until I like to try and be lights off. So I am headed to sleep and I'll catch you in the morning. It is Wednesday morning, just got back from the walk, got cleaned up, got in my clothes, and now we're at the desk. Don't know if you can see this, but it is pouring rain right now and thundering. I recorded quite a few good clips from the walk of the surroundings, the city at 5 in the morning when it's pouring rain. So I'll throw those in, but I'm about to lock in. We signed a client last night, got another demo today at 9 a.m. my time. I think it's 10 a.m. his time, he's Eastern. And we had the onboarding call with the close from last night, tonight at 7:30. So gonna lock in right now, get some client work done, check on the ads, all of that good stuff, and probably pick the camera back up right around when we were getting the energy drink. It was a very rainy morning this morning, but overall pretty decent day so far. Just got off a call with another agency owner. I'm launching some new ads tomorrow in contracting niche. So don't know if that's going to be a good decision, but there's only one way to find out, and that way is to give it a try, kind of see what happens. Also launching Google ads for my shop today. So that will be nice. Just finishing up some keyword research, and then those are going to be going live. Did a lot of work on just my general onboarding, kind of what we've got going on there, setting expectations, and really making sure that the client is accountable for their actions and for the results they get, that they know they need to be locked in on sales, that they need to be calling leads, following the script, et cetera, to get the best possible results. Now it's about 3 p.m. I haven't really picked up the camera much today just because I have had a lot of work that I've been getting done. But it's 3 p.m. We're about to probably start calling some leads. And then we've got an onboarding call tonight at 7:30. So that will be good. Nice little test run with the new onboarding. And yeah, it's pretty much it for the day. Call some more leads, launch the Google ads, set up the new niche contractor funnel, which shouldn't take too long, honestly. Like, it doesn't take more than a couple hours most times to launch an entire funnel for a new niche. So we will get that set up and then we'll be good to go. But hopefully this footage is good. This is the first time recording on the DJI Pocket Osmo 3 or Osmo Pocket 3. So we will see. All right, we are about to be processing a repeat payment. Flip the camera around and just show you guys. And we can just click submit payment. Payment successful. There we go. I'm gonna send a receipt real fast. This $1,900 for the day. And $3K so far for the month. $1,900 for the day. We're only 2 days in. Today is the 2nd. Oh, let's go. Look at this. Selling jobs left and right. Let's go. Perfect timing. Collecting payments, seeing happy clients. This is what we love. This is what the game is all about. All right, we are almost wrapped up for the day. We have got one more meeting. It's an onboarding call with a new client. So we've got to wrap that up and then we'll be done with meetings. And just got back the video from the UGC creator for my new niche. So I'm finding an editor right now to get that clipped up, get it edited and good to launch. And then I need to build out a funnel. So book a call page, VSL, and then a couple other small things in GHL, some automations and stuff like that. And then tomorrow we will be ready to launch in the new niche and start signing clients who are contractors instead of just detailers, which I'm definitely looking forward to because detailers do not have the most money, to say the least. And detailing is honestly a very hard niche for retention. I would not recommend it for beginners. Even the biggest agencies in detailing all struggle with retention. So it's something that can be solved, but the effort that you have to put in to solve that issue honestly just is not worth it. So my advice, don't do detailing, do something else like contracting, which is what I am now switching into. So I'm about to hop on this next call, eat some dinner, get some of the funnel built out, and then may or may not pick the camera back up tonight. Might be tomorrow morning before another clip. Alrighty, we have just got off the final call of the day. It is 8:10 p.m. right now. We have worked 11 hours, 41 minutes, 20 minutes away from the goal, but it's okay. I'm not gonna work on stuff that doesn't actually need to be worked on just to hit it. So tomorrow, we've got pretty good schedule set up. We've got the new ads to launch. We've got this guy's landing page to create. Go ahead and get started on his Google ads. Call leads, of course. And then there's also ceramic coating payment getting collected and new ceramic coating drop off for the shop. It is so nice to have that extra revenue coming in. Just having, $1,000 a day, and not all of it's going to me. It's 50-50 with the contractor. So 50% is going to him, but it's still super, super nice just to have that extra revenue, have the extra income, and yeah, it just takes some extra stress off. But the agency is doing amazing right now as well. We're at directly 3,000, like right on $3,000 for the month. This other guy just signed a 3-month contract. He still owes me $900. I'll be getting paid that. I don't know why my camera's doing all this. He still owes me $900, so he's paying that Friday. And then one of my longest term clients is paying me $1,400 tomorrow. And I think we have another payment tomorrow as well. I have to take a look and make sure, but this is gonna be a decent week. I think the goal was like 5,000 or 6,000, 7,000. I don't know, some type of goal I had. But whatever I had, we are on track to hit right now. We should be signing another client somewhat soon. I've got a follow-up on Friday. Super, super confident about him, so we will see. Now, just to kind of drop some value on you guys and give you some insight on what you need to do if you're starting an agency, because I've recently had a lot of people starting an agency reach out, join the free Discord, and all of them can attest to this. I don't sell anything in my Discord. It's completely free just to connect with like-minded agency owners. So if you're looking to connect with other agency owners in the space, making money from their agency, join with the link below and we can kind of connect there. But if you're new to the space, like, you don't need to do anything except for outreach. Building a website, it's not going to get you clients. Posting on social media could get you clients, but if you're new and you're inexperienced, it's probably not. So your only focus should be, how can I book appointments and how can I close those appointments? But before you even go super deep into sales and like closing appointments, make sure that you're getting a very strong flow of the appointments. So if I was starting over completely from scratch, what I would do is actually start paid ads, to be honest. But if I had no money as well, if I was starting over from zero and I had no money, what I would do is find a local niche, find a local business that needs more leads, needs more jobs. And what I would do is build a list of different companies based on county. So for example, Charleston County, Cooks County, et cetera, are based on cities. So like Chicago, Charleston, Miami, and have a list, separate sheets with numbers. Cold call every single company in that sheet and get a yes, a no, a maybe, whatever it is. Keep tab of it, book meetings with them and close those meetings. Then as soon as you get a client, you can launch some ads. But until you're up to 30, 40, 50,000 a month, sales needs to be your only focus. And even at 40, 50,000, your sales is still the primary focus of your business. As long as you've got a baseline knowledge of how to run the ads, your retention is going to be okay, and sales needs to be the main focus. But I just got a message from a client in Slack. I'm going to read this real fast. And he's give me access. Okay, he gave me access to the wrong Google Ads account. No issue at all. I will just get that liked up. All right, there we go. So yeah, like I was saying, please, guys, do not spend hours making a website, figuring out GHL automations. That's one of the most retarded ones, or anything like that. It's not going to make you money, and it's not going to get you where you want to be in your agency. Focus on sales. You will benefit from it, and you're going to come back to thank me after you lock in on sales. Don't know why my DJI Osmo 3 is going around on me. I still have to learn how to use it since I just got it. But yeah, hopefully you guys can find some value from that and really kind of lock in on the right things. I'm gonna eat dinner though. It's getting kind of late for me. I like to try and go to bed around 9. And yeah. All right, it is Thursday morning. To be honest, we did not wake up quite as early as usual. I think I woke up around 6:30 instead of 5:30, so I did not take the morning walk this morning, but we're about to lock in on some work, create the to-do list for today, and get going on that. It's about 7:12 right now, so probably gonna start calling leads in about an hour or so. and then finish building out this new funnel, find an editor for the video ad that I had created for the contractors, make sure that gets edited today and launch those ads today so we can start signing clients for that ASAP. But I'm gonna lock in, probably gonna pick this back up when I'm going to get the energy drink, so I'll see you then. All right, so we are pretty much done building out the entire funnel for contractors, which is pretty crazy. I mean, when you think about it, I'm pretty much starting a new agency, and I built the entire thing out in less than 24 hours. So we've had a UGC Fiverr creator make a video ad. It's getting edited right now. I'm just waiting on that. And then inside of High Level, we just set up a couple automations. Let me flip this around and show you. So in here, basically we've got workflows for demo reminder, intro call reminder, ghosted, new lead in, and then we've just built out a pipeline for that as well. So if we go to, let's see, High Level, let me reload this real fast so it shows. Click this drop down, go to contractor pipeline, full pipeline is built out. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the majority of it. We've even got the landing page already set up. Intro call, super simple landing pages. It's basically just the text and then the calendar booking. And this one is pretty much just the video, the VSL. So that's really all you need to start running an agency, start getting sales in the door. And that's something that we've built out in under 24 hours. We'll have to see how the ads do. I think they're going to do very well just because I've got a friend in contracting running a very similar ad to what I've made. And he is getting so many leads. He has honestly no systems in place and a very disorganized agency, but he does have very good retention and he's doing a good job of closing clients, which makes me think that with my experience in the agency, it should be very easy for me to basically come into this niche, sign a good amount of clients, and also keep them for a long time, because ultimately that's what's the most important. Now, in terms of the offer, I'm doing 100 leads over 90 days, and it's going to be either $2K a month or $4,500 pay in full. They're going to be able to choose which one they would like. So I've got to build out the ad campaign. That'll probably take around an hour to write the copy, build the campaign structure and all of that. And then as soon as I get the video back from the editor, which should be, he said, tomorrow morning or late tonight, we will be launching those ads and hopefully beginning to sign some clients very soon. I don't know what's going on with detailing right now, but almost everyone I know who does detailing is having little to no success with their B2B ads. So it's kind of weird, but you know, sometimes you have to make a shift. Alex Hormozi would probably hate me for switching niches like that, but it's something I've wanted to do for a long time. You know, to be fair, detailers don't have much money for the most part. It's very hard to find detailers that actually have got the money to invest even $1,000 per month into these services. Contractors, on the other hand, you can sign $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 a month because they make so much more money. And it's also, from what I've seen, a bit easier to deliver results for them. So we'll have to see how it goes. It's a very small time investment, to be honest, and definitely something that I think is worth it. Still getting used to this DJI Mini 3, but I do really like it so far. It's nice, it's simple, and look at that, active track enabled. So the gimbal is following me. You guys probably have no idea what I'm talking about right now, but it is very cool. So I'm gonna lock in, get this ad campaign set up, and then call agency leads, and probably check in with you guys again later today. All right, we are pretty much finished up with most of the need to do work today. So I'm actually about to head out on a walk. I haven't been outside yet. I did wake up a bit late because I was up a little late last night. So I haven't been outside yet. About to go on a walk, maybe pick some stuff up at the store. And then we're gonna come back, call the auto styling leads one last time. I've kind of exhausted the leads I've got for my agency since I stopped running those ads a few days ago. But we're waiting on this Fiverr guy. I don't know if you can see on the computer. Waiting on him to return the edited video. And then the video agency ads will be launching tomorrow for contractors. We also launched some image ads today, so those are already live. Hopefully we'll start getting leads for that tonight and get some demos booked for that tomorrow. But tomorrow we do have quite a few check-ins. Switched to bi-weekly, so not nearly as many as I used to have, but it's still, 10 to 15 meetings every 2 weeks, which is definitely still a significant amount. But for today, we're gonna head out, go on a quick walk, bring the camera along, kind of show you guys some of the city. Then we're gonna come back, call the auto styling leads. Got a couple more things to set up for the contracting side of the agency. And then after that, new auto styling creatives is actually something I want to launch, just because the ones I have right now are starting to fatigue. But once that is done, we should be pretty much good to go. I'm sure I'll be able to find some other work to get done, just so that I don't have time where I'm not really doing anything productive. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm going to bring you guys with me and head out on this walk. All right, we are wrapping up the day right now. Definitely been filming a lot more since I got this little Mini 3. It is so much more enjoyable, honestly, to film on it for some reason than the phone. So a lot more clips for you guys. This week's doing pretty decent. It's a little under what my goals were just because B2B ads for the agency have been pretty slow. Been launching a lot of new stuff, but we're at 5.5K cash collected for the agency. And then auto styling, we just finished up the first job of the week. So that's 800 cash collected from that. And then also 2 booked in with a deposit. So that's another $200 cash collected. In addition to that, we have got a car in right now, a car tomorrow, and a car Saturday, totaling around $4,000 in revenue. So if we can close one more client or get $500 extra out of the agency, then that's going to put us at another 10K week, which is kind of the benchmark for where I like to be around. Now, ideally, with the agency, we can close a client maybe on a PIF. I did just launch the contracting ads for images. Video ads are being launched tomorrow as soon as I get the videos back. Haven't gotten them back yet, unfortunately, but kind of expected. The editor said they would probably be ready tomorrow in the morning. So I'll get those launched, $100 a day, potentially book meeting, close meeting same day, and sign a client from that. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at for the week. It's Thursday now, so just about wrapping up. And actually just got a message from Lead Connector. Let's see what this is. Metro station near, another auto styling lead that might book in, asking if there's a metro station near the location. Perfect. So that's going to get booked in then, because we can just Uber him to the metro. So that will be 3 clients now for the auto styling, equaling $300 in cash collected and $3,000 in deal value. So I'm wrapping up the night, finished up a landing page for a client today. Check-in calls tomorrow. Follow-up call tomorrow with a super hot lead. He's been responding. I think he wants to get something set up. So that'll be $1,250. If we close him, that'll put the agency at like $6,750. The goal for the agency this week, I think, was $7,200. So if we get that and then one more client, that will put us at the goal. So we're going to lock in. I'm actually about to eat dinner. It's only 7:41 right now, but I'm trying to go to bed early today, because yesterday was definitely a bit later than I like to typically stay up, and I didn't wake up until 6. I like to wake up at 5:30 before the sun and get my morning walk in. So that's it. I'm clocking out for the night, but I will pick you guys up tomorrow morning on the morning walk. All right, it is Friday morning right now. Beautiful, beautiful Friday. It's relatively warm for Chicago and no clouds in the sky, so today looks nice, but we've got quite a few meetings for today, mostly check-in calls and whatnot, just because it's a Friday and it's week 1, which is basically when most of my check-ins are scheduled for. But we're on the morning walk right now. I'll get some good clips for you guys. We're about to go by the Trump. All right, it is about 11 a.m. right now, and we are actually on a follow-up call, as you can see right here. So I'm pretty confident that he will close, just because all the clients said good things about me, said that I was helping them out, getting them good revenue. So this guy should be closing for $1,250. That's going to put me at a little over 2K for the agency today. So very good there. And then we've also got an auto styling client picking up today, which will be $800, $900. So that'll put us at about $3,000 for the day. Pretty solid day. It's a Friday now. So we're about to hop on this meeting. Again, hopefully he closes. We've got some more check-in calls later in the day. It's about 2 p.m. now, so been a couple hours since I checked in on you guys, but this is going to be a difficult client even if we do sign him, so I'm kind of wondering if I even want him. Basically, he talked to all my clients. Everyone said good stuff. There was one he couldn't reach. And now he's asking me a bunch of other questions. I just sent him a video kind of going through the process again and what the customer is going to see. So he'll review that, see how he likes things, and hopefully we'll hear back with some good news from him. But I'm not super confident on him, especially after seeing like how picky he's being and probably gonna be if we do sign up. So I'll keep you updated on him. He did say he would check back in by tonight, but right now we're about to call some leads, make new creatives for my auto styling shop, figure out, why are my bottom 3 clients bottom 3 and what can I do to fix that. And then I've got to review the lease for my auto styling. I'm going to be going Monday again to review the building, make sure everything there is good. And if it all works out, we're going to go ahead and sign that lease. We have already booked over 10K in jobs this month with deposits, and we are only 4 days in. So shop is going amazing. We should easily be able to hit 20K plus this month with that. Then we're going to call the auto styling leads right after reviewing the lease. Probably edit some of the personal YouTube video, film some personal short form content, and then be good to go. All right, we are almost wrapped up with calls for the day. Then we've got some back end work to get done. Just got off a super solid call. It was over 2 hours long with my 4.5K pay in full client. He's in New York. Super good guy. He makes a lot of money. I think he's doing like 140, 150, 60,000 every single month. So he's 1.5 to 2 million a year, which is quite nice. He's got a huge shop built off referrals, word of mouth, just doing good work. So I scheduled my check-in call because I do check-in calls bi-weekly with all my clients. So I had his call and we just ended up talking for a while. He got screwed over by an employee pretty hard. So he was giving me some advice on that since I'm starting a shop and kind of what to look for, what to hire, which is super helpful. That's the big benefit, I think, or one of the big benefits of having an agency is getting to network with people like that and help them out. I'm helping him out a lot. He's getting amazing cost per lead for window tint. They're high quality leads and he's booking them in. So I'm helping him out and he's sharing the knowledge that he's got from being in the industry over 35 years. And he's got a huge shop. It's like a 50,000 square foot parking lot, all fenced in. I think 10 to 15,000 square foot shop. I don't know exactly how big it is. So it's a huge shop. It's very nice. And he's someone with a lot of industry knowledge that it's really good to learn from, see the lessons that he's had from being in the industry for, 35 years. That's something that you're not just gonna find randomly, and not just someone who's been in the industry for 35 years and is still making 10K a month, because there's a lot of guys like that, which is crazy to me. But this is someone who's been in the industry 35 years and he's making, a couple million a year now, which is the goal, right? You wanna be in the industry, learn the ins and outs, and be able to make a couple million. Now, I'm sure this is also something where, if you wanted, you probably could scale, get a second location and whatnot. But for him, he's getting older at this point. Why is it worth it to do that? He's making very good money, has a lot of personal cars. So it's really great to be able to network with people like him, see his perspective and how things in the industry have changed in his perspective on those things. So I would highly recommend trying to network, find people like that. A big thing for me actually that's helped me make a lot of money is networking, is finding people in industries I want to be in who are doing super well. Ricky, I'll just say his name, he's our age. He started a shop in Austin, Texas. He's making over $100,000 a month with that from Facebook ads and I think a bit of Google ads, but super great guy as well. Paid him $4,000. And yeah, he's kind of taught me quite a bit on just one call. He gave me a lot of insight on sales and whatnot. So pay people to learn what they know and it will always pay off. The guy in New York I didn't pay, he paid me actually, but Ricky I paid, that was worth it. Sebastian I've paid, 100% worth it. Changed a lot of mindsets actually with Sebastian. Ricky was more tactical. So there's different things you pull from everyone, and at the end of the day, building your skills and building your knowledge is what's going to matter. That's what's going to make the difference and ultimately help you make the money that you want. So with that said, I'm about to lock in on this last call. It's in 1 minute and then I'll probably take a walk around. I do need to get some groceries, I believe. So I am going to call this guy, probably bring you guys if I do go get groceries or whatnot. And yeah, I'll see you in that clip. All right, it is Saturday morning. I It's about 10:30, so I'm about to head out, grab the energy drink of the day, then sit down and edit this video for you guys. This is probably going to be the last clip. So quick recap of the week. Agency ended just under $6,000 cash collected. Auto styling was at like $3,000, so about $9,000 in total cash collected for the week. Pretty solid week, slightly under what I was aiming for, but still can't complain about $9,000. So that was solid. Right now, still waiting on this Fiverr editor to get my contracting video back. So should be today. It was supposed to be like 2 days ago now, but sometimes in life people are a bit late and it's just something you have to deal with. So that's kind of a recap of the week. Biggest thing we're waiting on is launching those new ads, but we need the video edited to launch those ads. So that's going to be just about it for this video. Now, like I said before, I do have a completely free Discord where I don't sell anything. I just want to connect with like-minded agency owners. So join that, subscribe, like, and I will see you in the next one.